There is one ayah in the Quran where Allah said, "Afala yanzuruna ila al-ibili kayfa khuliqat?" Full stop. Don't you see how we created the camels? So when this verse came, the Arabs, they said, Muhammad, your God is telling you about animals now? Don't you have anything better to do than mention about the camels in your book? But today, those who specialize, the zoologists and animal studies have given us information about the camels that is so overwhelming. It is so unbelievable. First of all, the science, they call the camel the sheep of the desert. And the one thing is that the sand of the desert is so soft that if a camel is walking on it, it should sink because the camel is so heavy. It weighs like a small mini tipper truck, mini tipper truck. It should sink, but it doesn't sink. Why? At the base of the camel ankle, there is something that looks like shock absorber. So the camel actually glide on the surface of the sand. It doesn't sink. So Allah said, "Afala yanzuruna ila al-ibili kayfa khuliqat." If you know a camel, see, I've dealt with a camel many times from Nigeria, the northern part of Nigeria. We have a lot of camels. If you get very close to the camel and look at his eye, you will see something that looks like windshield wiper. When it rains, the windshield wiper is activated and it clears the water. So when the camel is moving in the desert, the shifting wind is destroying his eye. The moment the wind begins to shift and the sun begins to rise up, that particular thing on the eye that looks like a windshield wiper will start to be going like this. But you have to look carefully to see. It goes like this, wiping away the sand dune that is making the camel to look blind. So the Quran said, "Afala yanzuruna ila al-ibili kayfa khuliqat?" Don't you see how we created the camels? In the stomach of the camel, there is another stomach again that conserves fresh water. Right now, if camel drink a water that is dirty, within a few minutes, somehow the enzymes in his system will turn it to be pure water, clean to drink. Because in the desert there was no water. So the Arabs, when they feel thirsty, they just kill the animal and they eat. But today, they don't have to do that because Johnson and Johnson have developed certain spray mechanism that if they want to take the water out, they just spray the stomach for like 15 minutes and then it becomes so numb. They use the knife, they cut it, and they bring the shoot of the water, they drink it, make wudu, push it back, and spray again. Within 15 minutes, it is gone. Afala yanzuruna ila al-ibili kayfa khuliqat? Haven't you seen how we created the camel? If the camel is going to sleep, it's going to go to, it's tired. Now it's going to go to sleep. It's beautiful to see. It goes like this, like this, like this. And it goes all the way down. And the part of the camel that touches the heat of the sun, that part alone is 10 times thicker than the regular body of the camel. So the camel is actually not feeling the heat. There is something at the back of the camel, the hump. It does two things. It stores fat. At the same time, it absorbs heat. So the camel in the desert is not actually feeling the heat. The moment the heat started to go, it goes into the chute, that hump, it goes. So in the night, if the camel is about to sleep, once it goes down, somehow the teeth of that hump open and the heat evaporated. So Allah said, "Afala yanzuruna ila al-ibili kayfa khuliqat?" Haven't you seen how we created the camels? All these things are information technology that scientists are wondering, how could a book written in the Arabian desert, far from civilization, be able to give us this information? I've got one more science to give and my time will be up. Yeah, you're looking at me.